Welcome. If you'd like to stop smoking and stop smoking without withdrawal, without anxiety, without gaining even 1 single pound, and if you'd like to do so for the rest of your life, then I have a surprising secret to share with you. First, I'd like to start by introducing myself to you. My name is Steve Ira Present. I have a master's degree in clinical psychology conferred on May 6th of 1986. I am triple board certified in hypnosis. Over 251,741 Americans and countless others from all across the globe have used my breakthrough methods of hypnosis. Those folks using it include doctors, judges, lawyers, nurses, ministers, Motorola Corporation, top celebrities. One of the celebs I worked with was a Grammy Award winner. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now let's get to you and the surprising secret that can turn you into a permanent non-smoker in 2 hours and 24 minutes. You and I have a conscious mind, and we also have a subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is smart. It thinks, it reasons. Your subconscious mind, just like mine, isn't smart. It doesn't think, it doesn't reason. It learns by repetition. And your subconscious mind is 800% stronger than your conscious mind. Please let me give you an example of why this makes quitting so extremely difficult when you try to quit with cold turkey, conscious mind willpower only, and why with my hypnotic method, quitting becomes as easy as you're about to discover. If you think about it, literally thousands of times in your past, you have connected parts of your life with smoking. For example, waking up in the morning with a cigarette, or having a cup of coffee with a cigarette, or getting into your car with a cigarette. As a matter of fact, I have many clients who swear to me their car won't start unless they have a lit cigarette in their mouth. Many people smoke when they're under pressure, stress, or tension. Others smoke after meals with a glass of wine or beer or with a drink. People smoke after making love. People smoke when they feel all sorts of experiences or events in their lives. These events become triggers that their subconscious mind then says, oh, okay, you've trained me, now I want to smoke. Let me give you just one example. Let's say today is the day that you've decided that you want to quit smoking, and you're going to do it cold turkey, or you're going to try something like the patch or a gum or whatever it is. Okay? So you get all psyched up and you say, okay, I'm quitting smoking, and you do great until you have your first cup of coffee. Because what does having a cup of coffee mean? A cigarette. So your subconscious mind says, give me a cigarette. Your conscious mind says, no, you can't have one. Today you're quitting. Your subconscious mind says, please. Your conscious mind says, no, but I have to have it with coffee. You can't have it today. And you fight that craving off for about 5 minutes until the telephone rings. What does the telephone ringing mean? A cigarette. So the subconscious mind says, I want it. Conscious mind says, can't have it. Give it to me. I can't have it. Please, I want one so bad. No, you can't smoke today. And you fight that off and you calm down. And you're doing better until you push your food away from you. Because what does pushing food away mean? A cigarette. My God, you've been up for 15 minutes and you're on the third crisis of the day already? Now, this process continues all day long when you're driving the car and you see other people with butts dangling from their lips, when you get to work and the phone rings, when you feel pressure, stress, and tension at work, after a meal during lunch, when you normally take your breaks during the workday, when you get home from work and sit down in your favorite chair or go to that favorite spot outside after a meal, after a drink, until by the time this experience happens, this day is over. You are so mean, you are so miserable, you are so nasty and frankly pissed off that the person who loves you most in the world says, here's a pack of cigarettes, would you please smoke and calm down and return to your normal self. Now, I'm making a joke about this, but this is real serious. This is the way it works when you try to quit with cold turkey willpower. On the other hand, with my method, what I do is very gently, yet very powerfully, disconnect every trigger that used to have to do with smoking. So that the waking up in the morning, the coffee, the driving the car, the pressure, stress, tension, anxiety, the having a drink, the after a meal, all those parts of your day and your life and your feelings are no longer connected to cigarettes, which means that you can quit, and you can quit easily. Now, quitting easily means without withdrawal, without anxiety, and without gaining weight. And I don't just want you to take my word for it. I want you to please review inside the body of this webpage or along the margins the documented case studies of stubborn, hardcore, long-time smokers, people who've been smoking for 25, 35, 45, and more years, 1.5 packs to 3.5 packs a day, and who use my system and in 2 hours and 24 minutes quit permanently without suffering the normal difficulties that you go through with cold turkey willpower. And I also want you to know these aren't just my words and the words of my case studies and my clients. I stand behind my words. I put my money where my mouth is. In other words, you must be thrilled that you've quit, and not only quit in 2.5 hours, but quit without withdrawal, without anxiety, without weight gain. You must be delighted by how easy it is for you. You must be astonished by the fact that the triggers that used to be connected with cigarettes no longer have anything to do with them. Or, I want you to, no, I insist that you send my system back to me and I'll buy it back from you, no questions asked, no return authorizations required, no emails required. In other words, no hassles, no quibbles. I treat you just like I'd want you to treat me, the golden rule. Now, this guarantee isn't just good for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. Frankly, those are puny guarantees that show that someone doesn't have confidence that their system's going to last. My guarantee is good for 1 full year. So many people have asked me, Steve, how can you afford to offer this long, this unconditional of a guarantee? You mean to tell me that I can actually send the CDs back smashed into pieces? They don't have to be in reusable condition? I say yes. There are no conditions. Send it back in any condition for any reason. I'll buy it back from you, and you still actually get to keep one of the CDs, a $20 value, for free. People say to me, Steve, how can you afford to offer this guarantee? It's the same guarantee I've been offering online for over 1.5 years. My answer to those folks? It's simple. My system works. I invite you to put it to the test and experience its life-changing results for yourself. Take care.